but you got to understand like the concept. And this is a corrective technique, how to just cut through years of nonsense. Because he was on a way where it's not going to happen.
Right.
But this is mandatory. Okay, I mean, that, even if you didn't do these things that I'm telling you. Let's go. Keep rolling.
Do you understand what he's asking you to do? 100%? Okay.
Yeah, if you don't. Yeah.
You can have some in the water.
So when he's saying squat, it's really gentle.
Down. You're doing great. Doesn't matter if you're going. He's actually doing like 2 double pumps. He's actually going like, look, he's actually going like this. He actually bends and then he bends again. He's like, you're actually doing a double pump because sometimes it's quite hard for you to relax or to stay still. Just everything's good. You're doing great. And what you're doing, this is what I see with everybody. No one just starts firing bullets. It's all good. Left foot in that post, right foot parallel. Rack it right there. Wait, see how you're starting to bend? Okay, what I want him to do is 3 for 1. Look. 3 for 1. Look. 3 for 1. Watch. See, I did simultaneously. I toss, I bend, I tilt. I did 3 for 1. Good try. And in your mind, I want you to think that you're playing volleyball. I want you to think that you're spiking it. Because remember, your arm, the fluidity in your arm, the looseness in your arm is amazing. So that's why I'm kind of excited about your serve, because he has this. Look, he has this. Look. I mean, he has that lively arm, but it's not connected properly to the whole body. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So remember, a volleyball spike would look a heck of a lot different than his serve. I mean, come on. You know, but what I like is your arm is livelier than some of the people I have that are top 10 in the nation. But all that means is there's a lot there that could be had on your serve. There could be some accountant in Texas that serves 130 miles an hour, but he doesn't play tennis. He serves like amazing power. So what I'm trying to say is his serve should be so much better, but it's not connected properly. So if people are just telling you, toss it higher, bend a little bit, turn, those are nice little things that can help. But until you can master this, ain't gonna happen. Down, up, better.
Yeah, I like that.
He liked it. I know the icing on the cake. Thanks so much, Bill. Hey, the icing on the cake is the fact that he got it in, so he probably likes that part of it. But that's not what this was about. The ball is higher over the net. You agree, right? The ball was much higher over the net, and you saw his legs went first. So, and the toss was in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? The toss wasn't like way out of the neighborhood. So you checked another box, and what happened? Bang, the ball went in. See what happened there?
It's as if like, yeah, I let the legs drive first for the ball.
Good. It's important that he talk. I need to know what's in his head.
Yes.
Listen, I have an idea what's in everybody's head, but listen, I know everything.
Communicate.
Yeah. We've had that discussion. You ready? Jump. Oh, something's clicking. Something's clicking. You have no idea how good that was. Now, forget what your hand did. It pronated too soon, and you just kind of clipped the umpire over there or whatever. Don't worry about it. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's so easy to correct. If I can get his legs to go before the racket goes in, all right, and I get you shoulder, shoulder, elbow, you just like, you have no idea how much you're going to improve. You're in the game. You're in the game. Now, you always want to have a target, a goal, a plan, or objective. Always try to go for now, not that has anything to do with it. You want to go to the backhand, not if it's a righty, not because to the backhand, but because his arm is so fast, you open up your chest too early. Okay, people have probably told you that at home, or your head comes down too quickly, but it's a cause and an effect because your arm's going so fast. So when you have a target, like finite focus, I'm going to hit it right down that tee, it will keep you sideways. Normally, I don't know where the cones are at. Normally, whenever I give serving lessons, I always have 2 cones on each side of the person. I don't know where they're at. You got these big orange cones. Okay. I usually have cones, and that the kids toss better because they feel like, whoa. It's like now you're on a football field. I like people to feel like they're in a cylinder. Go ahead, I'm not going to do that. Jump. You're in the game, but see where it's going? We went right. That's your game. Have it. Picture in your mind where it's going. So you're doing a little better. It's trending. You're doing better. Set it. Down. Well, no, you did 2 bends. So you're bending to toss it. You want to go like this. 3 at 1. 3 for 1. Again, don't move the racket. Don't move the racket. What I mean by don't move the racket, he moved the racket before he bent. So remember, look, you got 3 things going to happen. Watch this. He's going to toss, he's going to bend, he's going to tilt. Watch. And you be up on your tiptoes, your heels are off the ground. Set the racket. Don't move it. Good try.
Don't toss, then bend. Do them at the same time.
Yeah, see you're doing a double pump. Forget that, yeah, you don't need a green dot. Forget that, the toss was too far in front. See, you're doing this before you even do it. You don't want to move anything, look. Bang. Set the racket. You bend. We got video everything. Better. See what it is, it's anxiety, it's nervousness, he's just excited about, doing it, okay? It's all good. I've seen the movie before, so set the racket. Don't move the racket. Right? You bend. Could you feel that?
Just a tiny, like a tiny bit.
So listen, I deal in millimeters out here. You have no idea. There could be a guy 25 in the world that changed his elbow position on the forehand. I mean, to make it just go a different direction. And we're talking in sports, this is like huge stuff. Don't, better. Now, go backwards. Notice also went in a straight line. But go back, look. It's just calming down the mental part. Good, keep your racket right there. You're in the game. You're in the game. You're doing great. You're doing great. Everything's difficult before it's easy. You're doing exactly what I want. Set the racket. Don't move the leg. Tilt. You got to jump. See, it's all about, I know you have a racket and a ball and the objects to hit it, but just think I'm going to jump in the air before I hit the ball. Don't bend. Jump. I know you don't believe me. That was the best one in 15 years. And I know you freaked out, but you felt like you was kind of like a little bunny rabbit. You kind of went like that, but you did more principles there right. Because your legs actually went earlier. You're thinking, it's getting there. He's getting the idea. Now, I don't want to like ruin a good thing, but go a little deeper. It's like anything in life. What you put into it, what you're going to get out of it. He has to go more than that. I mean, it's like, but that's it. But at least you came back up. Your legs went before the racket. I know that doesn't make sense. Easy. You did the leg. He did the legs more, but then the racket took off the usage. Don't move. Wait. Down, up. He likes it. When they go in, he gives me that endorsement. I'm going to say this. See, they're all the same. Don't worry. Right? Don't move the racket. But you see, I've had people do this for 2 days. I've had people do it for a week. I've had people do this for a month. I had one girl do it for like 13 months. Okay, best server in the country. I'm telling you, she went to like Arkansas on a full scholarship, whatever. She's like, her serve is amazing. So I put amazing mechanics. She had tremendous discipline, and I put it on a high-level athlete. High-level athlete, okay? Never failed. Jump. Look at that. But even when you miss, generally speaking, even when you miss, it's a different miss. Like when, you know, all the dots connect. It's a different miss. Set the racket. So you're just going to go like this. He could imitate. We should look like twins. Look, it should be like this. Okay, so you see I look very clean, very efficient. It looks like a cartwheel. It looks like a serve, and then there's a collision where he looks like he has this lasso and he's just using his arm. And if you hit it If the ball's high enough or you're relaxed, sure, you're going to hit it in, like 95 mile an hour. But your serve, the way I see it, okay, has to be very inconsistent. I don't see a high percentage of first serve. I don't see how it happens. Go back. Not yet. When you talk. Down, up. Bingo. See what I'm saying? You feel that one? But look, when you do it right, it looks like I'm not even trying. It's like nothing happened. It's just like got over with. And so you're not doing all this extra stuff. See, but before you're probably just being told the symptom, you know, not really the culprit. You know, the leg drive, the whole thing was not synchronized. Forget shoulder, shoulder, elbow. That's kind of basic. You don't need me to tell you that. Discipline, you got to think. Jump. He's in the game. But mentally, the target should be right down the tee or even in the ad court. Okay? Because he's so fast, that's why his chest opens up and you hit the ball that way. Don't move it. Down, jump. Now you're in the game. Let's go. Let's keep rolling. We're rolling now. You're doing great. This is not easy. But now that you kind of have the concept and you got it on tape, now you're going to have a roadmap. And like I said, it'd be in the lesson. Are you going to stick with it? But if he came back and you were standing like this with his feet, and someone looked at him, and then he missed it, or even if he got one in, and then as soon as he missed it, why are you doing that? No one does that. No one does that. It's a developmental tool. It's a corrective technique to expedite the learning curve, to make you learn this quicker. So I'm cutting through all the muscle memory. I could tell him, use your legs more, 60% of the weight on the back foot, shoulder, shoulder. It's just not going to happen. It just doesn't happen. See, right now, this is all brand new to him at 15, correct? And he's feeling things he's never felt in his whole life. And once in a while, when the toss is right and he's relaxed, you can see it just goes bang, you just make the shot. Good. Even though it wasn't perfect, look at the ball, it's that much higher than the net. Has anybody said anything to you about the height of the ball over the net on the first serve? No, they have on the second toe. See? Because everybody wants you to hit up and out. Good tip. I get that. But you watch these guys and some of the girls, so I don't mean to say. I'm just saying, most of them serving correctly. The guy's ball goes, the first serve's over the net higher than the girl. And it's all mechanics. It's all biomechanics. That's not to do with size and strength. That supplements the deal. Have that just a little straight. Your life. There we go. Don't move it. See, he's getting more relaxed, so I like the elbow. Don't move. Tilt. Better. You're in the game. He likes that. So. I still want him to tilt more. You'll see on the video, it's like a little bit, okay, but it should be. That's like, ever see a trophy? The trophy. Yeah, you don't see that. That'd be like weightlifting. You see, it'd be like that. The guy looks like that, even though that's not exactly right either. It's like in the neighborhood. Jump. Look. Good try. Good. You're doing the game. You're doing great. And there's so many things I could tell you, but I don't want. I just want you to focus on this. Sometimes the racket does go too soon, and you're doing great. You're doing great. In the game, notice how it's slowly getting better. You're not doing the double bend. You know, he's not as excited. This is becoming the new normal. Put your right foot parallel to the baseline. Great. That's awesome. It has nothing to do with the feet. It's the angle I got his hips, and it makes the body go a certain way. So that's not really the feet. Tilt, jump, jump. You're in the game. Even hit the tip of the racket and went in. That's when you know you're doing something.
Too high.
But you forgot to jump. See, in his mind, it's about one thing. Hit it with my arm. Watch. Okay. Watch. I'm going to do left foot net post, right foot parallel, 9-degree angle. Okay? Just watch what I'm doing. See, it looks like I'm jumping and I'm on top of the ball. Okay? Look. See what I'm saying? Then look, there's all this crazy stuff going on. Keep going. When you jump too soon, you know you got something good going on. Jump. Awesome. That was awesome. Again, that was just timing. Next ball. Next. That's a big thing in tennis. You got to forget. Look where it went. That way.
Moving to that.
You're doing great.
Up, then you try to get down.
Wait a minute. You don't want to, even though it would work, still don't do two bends. See, the reason why he does two bends, he's excited. That's all. It's just.
Oh, I didn't really see that.
No, what you do, you go like this. You go. Sometimes you go bend and then you come up again and then you bend again. So you just want to go toss, bend, and tilt. I'm like this. Look. That's it. Jump. Ooh, interesting. Not that it matters, just do the other side. It doesn't matter. Use court, add court, okay. Houston, doesn't matter. Left foot net post, right foot parallel, 90-degree angle. Set the racket. Down, up. Good. Volleyball, show me. Do 5 as fast as you can without the ball. 5 as fast as you can without the ball. Again, don't worry about the racket. Jump. See what he's leaving off the table? What that means is one thing. The angle of descent. The ball comes in at a totally different trajectory. Better percentage, okay? Hitting better spots. Do it again. But you know what? That looks like a serve. Other than the guy going like this. Okay, that's what people think you're supposed to do. But, you know, Ronic, he'll go like this. You know, Roddick used to go like this. I mean, that just doesn't matter. It's like, unless it messes you up. So people think to serve, it's about that. But from here to the contact, the last one he did looked amazing. Amazing. That was amazing. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, you're not doing that anymore. You know what that is, right? I like that.
Oh, okay.
So move. Down. Up. Better. Better. You're more organized. But it has a lively arm. You're born with a lively arm. You don't need a loose arm. Some people, I have to make their arm looser. I got to do exercises like this, just to get their arm looser. Or I got to toss the ball to get their arm looser. This guy doesn't need that. You got a lively arm. But that could be another reason why you never developed your legs, because he thought he could use his arm and take shortcuts. You don't do that on the ground street, right? You bend and stuff. Totally different skill. Totally different. The icing on the cake, his ball was that good. You're doing great. This is not easy. You're doing great. The ball tosses back. That's going to impede the performance. You're doing amazing. You're doing much better. And you relax. Don't move the racket. Down. Up. Did you jump or did you fall?
No.
Big difference. All good. One more, you can get a drink. This is not easy. Let's see what both is going on. Down. Up. Don't move the racket. Sometimes, look, I have left foot net post, right foot parallel. Look, 90-degree angle. Set it. They got to do shoulder, shoulder, elbow. I put my racket here. And people serve better.
Try it out.
It's not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you, okay? What? Look, yeah, when I put it there, I keep the racket back, so when I let go, it's like a slingshot. You have no idea. People freak out. People are asking, will you put your racket on my racket? Like we have this friendship with our rackets or something. It's like kind of interesting, but I'll put it there. See, it creates a lag because he's not moving the racket. How weird does that feel? Yeah, I'm very different. Put your 90-degree angle. So that would be a little too straight. You want to have, like you're throwing a football, or just the angle is the same as a throw. Even though the serve is more like a Hail Mary pass, it's not like throwing like a pass or a straight thing. So right there, it's just higher. A little bit. Yeah, it's okay. If you got two arms, that's who you're born with two, so don't worry about it. Go. Jump, jump. Good try. Do it again. when I put my racket there, I don't want to get too deep, but it made it externally rotate. We don't want that. It's okay. Set the racket. Jump. Not bad. Quick drink. You grab a drink. So, another thing, here you can go ahead and get a drink. See, another thing that I see, okay, is this, like, whoever works with him has to give him a lot of confidence and believe in himself, because he's probably like really smart and he's analyzing a lot and he's thinking a lot and all that. I don't know. I could be wrong, because I'm just right. I just kind of see how he's tough on himself.
Yes.
So you know what? I think the guy up at the desk who played for the Rockets, Houston Rockets, Murray Carroll, the guy 6'10" up here. His daughter just walked up. His little daughter takes lessons. But I just see there's, like, mentally, someone needs to really, like, motivate him and be positive with him, because I can see how. I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right.
He's toughing up on himself.
That's what I see.
He's tougher on himself
Yeah.
than anyone
All right,
else.
buddy. Come on. You're doing good. You're in the neighborhood. All right, Bill. Here we go. Come on. You're rolling now. You're rolling. Keep going. Down. Up. Got it. He understands now. But notice how we had to keep peeling at all these little things that are bubbling up. You're doing better.
Nice.
Crazy.
Amazing the difference.
I've been around the block. Go. Go. But think about it. Just think about it. Amazing the difference. So if you do an analysis of anything, to be fair, if you had 5,000 or 500 of something, you'd want to do 500 of something else, then you could have an intelligent discussion. So he's already saying it's amazing because it's efficiency of motion. He's feeling something. Even though this is weird and this is weird, but when I actually go to hit it, I feel at the end something's like, I feel more connected. You feel more structure, right? You feel more organized. You feel more balanced.
What do you mean by like structure? Like the kinetic chain?
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. You know, you're using the principle, and then when it comes out at the end, it's like more correct. Where before it was an arm job. That's all he was doing. It's just like crazy. Not bad. Now, the first correction I'd want, you're doing great. You're doing great. I know this is like brutal. Okay, the first correction I'd want, I got to make sure, because he's anxious. Make sure he does that. So even if some of this stuff kind of goes away, he needs to at least do that. Even if his coach says, oh, don't do this stuff, do your old serve. He has to at least go that. That's like vanilla. You don't need me to tell you that. That's like something pretty basic. Jump sooner. Now, when you go down, there's two types of jumps. There's a nice soft bend and a hard bend. I want you to go like this. I want you to go down and up quicker. Show me without the racket what I mean. Just like down and up. Let's see. You're ready. See, as you do better, I can take it down the road a little bit here. Watch this. It might mess up the timing. A little deeper. A little deeper. Ready? Down, up. But notice how I've got his arm. He still has a lively arm, but it's a discipline arm. You know, the bigger muscles are pulling the racket. Left foot net post, right foot parallel. Ready? Down, up. Good. Did you feel you jumped or you fell?
Kind of a combination of both. But
As that lawyer answered. Good. Stay right in the middle. All the kids do. Oh, you're right, though. You're right. It was kind of a hybrid. Again, set the racket. Ready? Down. Up. He got this.
That was good.
No, he's in the game. He's in the game. See, you can tell. If he looks organized in the sound. See, in sports, the sound doesn't lie. It doesn't lie. Ready?
He's all about sound.
Down. Up. Why, you play an instrument?
He's just That's how his brain is very in tune with sounds.
Okay, well, good. But the Texas cupcakes out the window. You got to have this bomb. Down, up. Let me tell you, you're in the game. And I better stand farther away. That was a close call. Don't move the racket. Don't move the racket. The legs are going to drive the racket. Don't move it. Down, up.
Nice.
Crazy, huh? But here's the takeaway. Forget in. So you got him in before with the Texas special. Okay, the leg drive is initiating the racket speed. The angle of descent is totally different. Okay, the vertical is like it's night and day. So, but other than me giving you a little tip, I'm not telling you to like bend your knees more or jump. I'm telling you within the framework of what I'm teaching you, I'm saying you got to add a few more little ingredients. But the other way he was serving, there's no way any of this would happen. There's no way. It can't, because the brain, see, right now when he stands like this, his brain's going, what's going on? When I put him at a 90-degree angle, his brain doesn't know what's going on. So I'm reprogramming everything. So at 15, it's a different animal. But it's taken you 40 minutes. Now you're in the game. You're in the game now. You're in the game. Let's go. Ready? Down. Up. Good try. Next. Next. And that's a big thing, because I told your mom and dad, when you play, having the ability to forget is more important than remembering.
That's right.
No, it's that's the leader in the clubhouse. You got to have the ability to forget. Next, it's mind control. Jump. No, don't move your feet. Stay in the cylinder. Down, up. Can you go deeper? Go deeper. Remember what I said 5 minutes ago? I want him to go down and up. People can jump, and then there's a quick jumper. The minute you hit the ground, bang, back up. Down, up. Don't move the racket. Ready? Down, up. Good try. You're in the game. Don't move that racket. Down, up. Nice. You're doing great. Listen, and I want more. Look, shoulder, elbow. I'd obviously want his left arm. There's so many other nuances I could get into, but I've given him a lot of information.
Yeah.
This is a lot to unpack. Go. Look like a different person. You feel different? Like how do you feel different? Like whatever you say is right.
I feel like my knee bend is deeper.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Let's stop here. Has anybody ever told you to bend more?
I don't think so.
They tell you bend? They tell you use your legs more.
Yeah.
Didn't work because he's too much this way. You know what I mean? I told you at the beginning this is going to make him go like that way. Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel you're bending deeper.
Yeah. And I'm shooting, getting off the ground higher.
Okay, off the ground higher. That's causing him to do it. See, the situation is making him do it. It's not the other way around. But if I'm telling him, hey, jump higher, use your leg, lift weights or whatever, get your legs strong, it's nonsense. See, right off the bat, don't you feel you're higher than you've been in your life? Don't you feel you're reaching up more than you ever have?
Yeah. That's
See,
why,
that was, yeah.
and that's why the neck clearance is higher because of the racket. So the ball goes where the string's pointing.
See?
Where the racket travels. I know how the science works.
This kid's too smart, I don't know. Great.
Sounded good.
No, he's in the game. It's a lot to unpack, and this is a big difference. It almost looked before, and obviously after the pronation, the rack would go there. I don't want to, even though I just said that, okay, I don't want to get into that. Because I know the more you give him, he'll overthink it and he'll just like go crazy. But what happens now, you're so far down the road with understanding like what's going on, okay, you're on your way with the serve. I mean, there's no doubt about it now. He's at a much different place than the first 25 minutes. See what I'm saying? Even though, no, that was great. Because the arm is so lively, he's always, you gotta understand, for 5 years, he's opened up so soon because your arm, and that's a byproduct. But you know what? The synchronization was there, and you're starting to hit the ball right on the strings, middle of the racket.
So when he's serving to the ad side, should he be aiming at the right side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a developmental tool. Watch this. Watch this. Don't worry, I got insurance. No, don't worry. Wait, don't be afraid. Don't worry about me. I've been hit 30 years. I know there's a first time for everything. But see, this is what I meant by the cone. When I put the cones there, they feel they're in a cylinder. And that's why I do it. For all righties, most of the time the coach says, oh, you're falling to the right. And so when I put the cones there, people actually toss it better and they stay in a straight line longer. It's like, and I should have got the cones, but I think they're over there. You're doing great. But yeah, to answer your question, it's the same thing. So I don't want you to over-rotate.
Right.
Correct. Okay. Ready? Down, up. Did you fall or did you jump? Yeah. But that's okay. The ball made you fall.
That's right.
Give me one more crack at that. Okay, tilt back. I want 60%. Okay, 60% on the right glute, right here. Right, straight down, straight up. Jackrabbit. Up! Do it again, deeper. All right, it's a cause and an effect, how you come off the ground. You ready? Set the racket. Down. Up. You're in the game. Again. Down. Up. Water. What do you think? Water. Ooh.
And then
Crazy, huh? Now the problem is when you go home. That's the problem when someone sees this.
Is what?
When you go home, that shit comes going to see. It's going to just, when you miss a couple, that's when people chime in. Because everybody has an opinion about everything in life these days. So that's the problem. They would almost want to look at the video. Because it kind of gets me talking about the who, the why, the when, you know, and people, once they understand it, this happens all the time. It happens, I have so many kids from New York come from macro, and like, now they all teach it like that. But initially, it's like, this was long ago. So all I'm trying to say is, you've already seen this thing improve like crazy. But more importantly, he's felt things he's never felt. Because whatever was happening before, he's kind of spinning his wheel. And if it was vanilla, like the toss was too in front, oh, you're tossing in front, you could tell him that. Or your toss is too far back. Or basic things, but that's not the problem of his serve. The whole synchronization was disconnected from the ground up. So the way that I would do this is all science-based. It's what I just did, and like he's blown away.
yeah.
It's like crazy stuff, but this happens every single person. It doesn't matter his level, little kid, people on the pro tour. They're all the same. And a lot of these kids have been 1, 2, 3 in the world. A lot of these girls. So the point is, their serves are good, but they're not correct. And the ones that change, it changes lives, career. So what I'm saying with him, this is a work in progress still. But the amount of real estate, in my opinion, he covered just in the last 30 minutes, because in the beginning he struggled a little bit. He didn't understand the concept, because it's hard for him to sit still, and he's analyzing. Even right now, he's taking all this in. Okay, if he practices this in 30 days, his serve will be amazing. Awesome. And he'll go like this. Watch. Stop, bang. You know, you can slowly get the feet apart a little bit. You can do a wind up. You don't have to stay like this forever. But I would say at least 30 days.
Okay.
What about after that? Any tips?
Huh? Well, no,
After
I mean,
he gets that part?
you have to send me a video. I'll tell you what's going on. But what I'm trying to say is, this is the only way this improves. The only way. But
Okay.
It's up to him. Now we got the fun part. He can help me pick up a few balls.